Oneyplays! With friends.
Why do you hate Santa?
Look at how his beard is moving. It's just one solid plank.
Maybe they should have rigged his beard with a bone or two.
I think this game is rigged.
It was rigged from the beginning. I hate Donald in this world.
Why?
He's scary.
That's cool. That's fine. Let him be scary.
I want to kick him into small
Christmas
pieces.
is scary. All kinds of
Why do you want to
crazy,
beat up every Kingdom Hearts character?
all kind of crazy, unnatural
Why
things
would you
happen at
ask
Christmas.
that? Why do you want to beat up the most annoying things possible?
Just before we
They're
came
minding their own
over,
business. Let's start this over then. We watched an animated film earlier, and it was called Jingle Bells, featuring Jason Alexander as a singing elf.
Aw.
And he tells us a story about how you should sometimes think with your heart instead of your brain, especially around Christmas time. Because around Christmas time, it might get you into trouble. So, this dad cannot afford presents for his kids. His bright idea is he's going to go sell his horse to buy a toy horse to give his kids for Christmas.
Yeah.
and so the kids are very sad. They cry.
They cry because
their friend has been sold.
Their friend has been sold, but it's okay. He got them a replacement friend that doesn't, you know, think or act or anything.
Yeah.
To cruelly remind them that he just sold their friend. And then he's confused why they're unhappy.
Mm.
Then the toy horse explodes with a blue aura and turns into a real horse. And then they all fly away into the moon.
They do. It's true. This is
like...
true. This is from Family Home Entertainment.
You explained that like that line. Do you ever hear that line in Destiny?
Why?
It's like,
that wizard came from the moon.
Did you ever hear that?
And he scattered sprinkles on everybody.
They got a really famous and good actor who wasn't good at voice acting though.
I
He sounded
remember that.
ridiculous.
I remember that the people were criticizing the fact that they got talented people but didn't give them any direction.
I mean, acting and voice acting aren't the same thing.
Well, I remember too when we were going to E3, we ended up with an Uber driver who was a voice actress, and she was telling us about how, like, yeah, sometimes when I go in for these gigs, they don't give you any instruction. They just show you a video and they just tell you to read the lines, and then you go in and out. So it's probably just a situation like that, I'd imagine.
I've heard that big like actors like Morgan Freeman, they're like, I only do my thing in one take. You don't listen to me.
It's like Krusty the Clown. They come in and out.
Yeah, no, they
like
do.
That. I like that bit.
They come in and out and they do their thing, and they do such a shitty job most of the time that they get like impersonators to come in and fix the lines.
Oh,
but then the impersonators aren't good either, so they get impersonators.
Impersonators, yeah.
Did I ever tell you that when I was younger, when I was very young, I watched the show on TV? I think it was called The True Story Of. And they would, like, get nursery rhymes and shit and try to make them epic with an overblown story.
Uh-huh.
So it'd be like, the true story of Humpty Dumpty. And it'd be like, Humpty Dumpty's up on his wall and he'll fall down. But then, it'll go into, like, the story of what happened after he fell down, where he's just, like, walking around the city and everyone's being mean to him and shit.
Oh, no.
And then at the end of it, he becomes king or some bullshit, I don't know.
But he's dead. He fell apart.
Oh my god, these guys look so cool.
I would hate to be Humpty Dumpty. He's an egg human.
Originally, he was just a human.
It's true.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't an egg to begin with. They just started illustrating him that way, and again, it stuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Originally, it was supposed to just be a fat egg-like individual.
Dr. Eggman.
That was his name.
I want to say that the Alice in Wonderland illustrator. Oh my god, look at how. I'm sorry, I'm almost dying. He looks really cool with this color scheme.
Wow.
I'm sorry for what I said. Look at the
That's
insides.
scary. Whoa.
The insides are glowing.
He stabs you. He's stabbing a little child.
Happy Halloween, Chris.
From Japan.
How do you know he's from Japan?
Just mentioning that it becomes a hate crime.
You think he's from America, really?
He could be.
Yeah, he is. He's a Halloween. That's American.
Sora.
Sora
no,
could be American.
no. Sora's Japanese. He's very clearly.
Do they say he's Japanese at any point in this game?
No, but they illustrate him that way. Like in the complicated renders, he's
from.
But he's from his own little world.
He's got.
He's not from the Earth.
He's got Japanese features.
Have you
Isn't he from his own world?
Have you seen the true size of Japan compared to the east coast of America? All of Japan can fit into Philadelphia City.
It's a good thing that hasn't happened yet. They keep warning me about that. You know, California is going to go underwater eventually.
What would you do if you arrived at Japan and it was just like a little desert island beach shaped like Japan? But there was like 10 Japanese people there.
There's just a drawing of Japan.
They're like, we are having trouble breeding with each other.
Breeding?
Yeah,
Okay.
their population is down. What are those guys doing?
Anybody! I'm only an elected official. I can't have
Somebody!
this by myself.
Anybody!
I have to use that joke again.
Sally was right.
I'm pretty sure they used it even in the first game, yeah?
Sally was right. The anime demons are attacking here too.
I like these ones. Shut up.
I do like these.
Shut up. Ding dong.
Jack, I have a bad feeling about these anime demons.
I think they're pretty neat.
If we collect the 4 world gems, we can control their powers.
What if we make a movie where I try to be anime instead of Christmas?
Do you think that would ever happen?
He gets shot down at the end. It'd play out the same exact way.
He starts getting onto buses and molesting women.
Oh no.
He has a piece of toast hanging out of his mouth.
Have you seen that picture of like the fucking weird looking guy who did that? He's like
Jack?
no. No. There's a picture of a guy who just looks like really like neckbeardy and like just kind of gross. And he's just like, my life is like a real life anime, and he just has toast in his mouth while he's running to school.
I eat my toast 1 piece of bread at a time.
Where's the last one? Is
Jump
that
in
it?
the green washing up
No,
liquid.
it'll wash your skin away. I remember from the movie.
Oh.
Remember, he was on
That's
fire.
true.
He died before our eyes.
All the stuff came off him in one of the coolest sequences ever. That bit where he's on fire is really, like, I love that bit.
That's a skull. That's my daughter.
What a shame. It looks like it was such a nice present.
It's pretty good lip sync.
Jack.
You're standing on it.
Professor Bonehead.
Oh, help!
My name is Professor Klotz. Get it right.
Falls down the stairs in his wheelchair.
Sally drugged me again.
All she does is drug me.
She practices.
365 days a year.
Maybe you should move out of here.
Leave her your things.
Seems like there's nothing
Surrender.
left here for
No,
you.
I was thinking of making another woman to drug me.
Seems like you've made enough women that can kill you.
Do you think I should make a man who will drug me?
No, you can do that. You're a man.
That's true. Why isn't
I suppose you're right.
why isn't his him wife in this?
His him wife?
Yeah. Remember he builds it at the end.
Oh yeah, a beautiful him wife.
Because you interfered. Now it's not happening.
In this town,
We ruined his heart. Remember he was building one.
That little chest in the background has a spider hole.
Why isn't Jack a heartless?
I'll get you in the spider hole.
Because he's a good guy.
Look how bashful he is.
Just once I suppose I could be burnt alive.
You
He
have to
does
do
that
it,
every
Jack.
night. He does that every night. He has to go
He does it every
slide down
Halloween.
chimneys.
No.
Oh, he does do that.
I guess that's not every night. That would just be every Christmas night.
I thought you were talking about Jack, because Jack burns himself every Halloween.
No, because Santa Claus said it.
Santa burns himself every Christmas. By the way, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm still
Aw,
all
look at him.
stuffed up.
Do you
Yeah, look
think?
at his mouth.
Do you think modern Santa Claus has cool laser beams?
Probably.
Do you think the real Santa has this device?
This is boring. This shouldn't be in Kingdom Hearts.
Do you like in the Christmas tree when they refer to the chainsaw as the device?
Turn off that machine.
That's what it is. It's the machine.
The device is funnier.
The device is better.
Give me that device!
We must use the device to kill each other.
What
what a
suffering.
Merry Christmas
Yeah,
that was.
what a movie. We watched it again earlier.
There should be more movies just like that.
There should be.
Just horribly made.
I like how they
incompetent,
begin it
weird.
because he opens a book and says, "There are many stories about Christmas. Ah, yes, even this one." You know, it's just another run-of-the-mill Christmas story. Nothing special here, folks.
Even this one. There should be a Christmas tree world.
There should be. I'd be really happy. Mrs. Mavilda changes form every once in a while.
Can she what is her heartless like?
Well, that's why
she commands one. She's got to have an invisible chameleon.
That's why in the movie she changes art styles when she yells. That's actually her nobody.
Oh.
She has a heartless and a nobody on the loose. The one that shows up at the end of the movie, that's when she's been joined back into one by the lightning strike.
I see.
They could do it.
This is the most amazing level.
It's like Christmas, but every day of the year.
I love those Heartless. Look at those things.
I like Kingdom Heartless too.
Jesus.
Where's the Kingdom Hearts spin-off called Kingdom Heartless and you play as a Heartless?
You play as a Heartless in the first game, silly Billy.
That's true for a tiny bit. And Goofy goes, ugh, crush that disgusting thing.
Ew! The equivalence of a cockroach.
Look at that. It's acting like Sora. Destroy it. It insults
Donald
me.
bonks him on the head, remember? He's trying to kill him.
He does.
It creeps me out how similar to Sora's movement it is.
Oh, it turned back into Sora.
Oh,
well,
uncanny.
we should destroy it anyways. I don't trust it.
Poor Sora.
This plaza should work well.
But did I seriously miss a chest?
It's not a plaza, it's a dank-ass alleyway.
It's true, it's like out of the way.
I've got it all figured out.
You do.
Of course.
I would love to be in Santa's garb. You could stand outside and take a shit and then walk away.
Yeah, we'd have to pull his pants down.
You talk. He was right enough to pull his pants down.
He was.
You said that like a baby.
No,
He was right enough to pull his pants down. Why would he need Rudolph to pull his pants down?
No, I said he would need to pull his pants down.
What's going on in the game?
I'm sorry I made you think about Rudolph doing it.
I swear you said Rudolph.
Oh.
You get it? They're in those presents.
They're in those presents. They cut their body parts up.
I would actually be very happy if
If all those were Jack's body parts.
It zooms over. Well, yes, that would be cool, but I was thinking of a subversion joke where they pan over to the big present, but then one of the little ones starts wiggling. They're all in the small
They
one.
wouldn't do that.
Of course they wouldn't do that. I'm
If
just
they
saying it
did
would be
that,
funny.
there would be a 20-second pause before it happened.
Hey, that's the doctor's machine.
And then Goofy would go, I get it. The joke is that there's a big present we could easily fit inside of, yet we're inside the small one. What an oversight on our part.
Sliced into pieces. The pain was worth the joke, though.
No, being a skeleton and split up into a bunch of presents would also be fun.
Oh, it's just that thing.
That's cool.
He is. He's cool
I
looking.
do like him.
Finkelstein's experiment did it.
Kill it. Kill it, Julian.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to end the life of this new creation.
If that...
Well, Goofy's life is ended.
Do you think Goofy's been neutered?
No, he's got a son.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it could have happened afterwards.
Do you think he neutered his son?
His son probably did it to him.
I thought he was going to do it again.
Max was a little troublemaker early on.
Goofy's kind of a piece of shit, too, though. Because he's like, he knows he's got a genetic defect that makes him all goofy and disgusting. And he
You're right,
decided
that's
to have
true.
a kid.
He didn't think to stop those genes from continuing.
He's
And
also
it
kind of
slips out.
taking advantage of people
It
with
slips
that.
out in Max's, like, life. He goes, usually, oh
And-
shit.
and
He's
yeah,
gonna,
and then he's always like, he's horrified.
he's in the early stages of the neurological disease
You're
Goofy
right,
has.
they should put Goofy down.
Is that really not going to help?
along.
Okay.
Dad, why did you make me? I've got everything wrong with me like you.
That's a really weird way of putting it.
That's the idea.
Listen, Maxie, I didn't mean to have you. I was horny.
And that's about it.
Oh, you just had, yep.
I don't quite get what I'm supposed to do with this.
Not die. That's what you're supposed to do,
That's
pussy.
true.
Oh, fuck.
Julian, if I was in the video game right now, I could beat this boss immediately.
Do it. Do it right now.
What do you have to say to the people that were getting
I'm
really
fighting
angry in the comments that you weren't using your drive form?
I don't care. Also, I'm doing it right now. What are you talking about?
No, but earlier people were like, oh, no, I read a comment that was the most, like, angry, like, upset shit I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, if they're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, I can see why they would be that upset.
No one should get that upset over watching a video game be played.
I disagree. People should get angrier over the most minuscule things because it's really funny.
That's a common one, though, where the game is so easy that you don't need to do something.
Yeah, like that's why I was doing it. There's no point to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it any faster.
But you level it up when you use it, right?
I would say
Oh, you level it up based on specific things tied to each one,
I
right?
remember I was taking a long time on the Mulan boss. We ended up having to redo that one a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I forgot that usually I have Ping on my team, and she's got a good limit.
Ping's a boy.
I also cut out most of that, though. And I only kept in shit because it was funny.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know. I didn't see the final thing.
Oh, did people not see when he was using the drives then?
Oh, yeah, maybe that too.
Maybe that could be happening too, in which case it's like, okay, why are you complaining? that just means it was
Well,
left out in an edit.
Yeah, nobody would know.
That's probably a thing should mention.
Yeah, how often do you think that happens? I never really thought about it, that people are thinking things are like happening that didn't actually happen, or things did happen that they just didn't see.
I just keep footage that I think is funny, regardless of if the game is
It doesn't
good or
matter,
not.
ultimately. If you're playing through a game, you're playing through a game, I feel.
Yeah. But, I sure hope you don't die, Julian.
I won't die. Look at how low the life bar is.
Yeah, yours.
That's true, mine is fairly low.
Get fucking wrecked, Julian.
Oh,
I'm
oops.
coming to get you.
Is that the voice of Satan?
It's the voice of,
I
my
always knew
daughter.
one day. Your daughter. What's her name? Would you introduce us, Chris?
Broomhilda.
Oh, is she a witch?
No, she's from the movie Django Unchained.
Oh.
Wow. Look at him spin.
He always spins like that when the level ends.
I just realized I never got to use Jack's Limit either. I really like it because there are spooky things flying around.
He kisses Sora over and over again. You have to mash the X button to escape.
He holds down Sora while Oogie Boogie walks over and splits himself on top of him. Whoa. That is Santa's little helper.
Did
All three of them.
Naturally.
I just can't figure out why the doctor's experiment would go around stealing Christmas presents.
His
Wonder.
experiment?
The thief. It was a moving puppet made by Dr. Finkelstein.
Finkelstein.
The doctor's made a moving puppet. I see.
I remember I
He's
had an
always
argument in
tinkering
high
with
school with a
things.
friend because they got used to, you know how
To thank you.
the fucking automatic caps, they're not automatic, but closed captioning.
Yeah.
It's always wrong.
Yeah.
Give you an
And so they had gotten used to it being Beetlestein, I think.
That's silly.
His reindeer are dead.
Yes, all that poor puppet wanted was a heart.
Aw.
Oh well.
Oh well, he's dead.
Winkly winkies.
Wink wink, you killed him. I'm out. Bye bye.
I mean, yeah, he just left.
Have you ever heard the legend of Wee Willie Winky?
He went walking through the town, I heard.
Go on.
He
knocking
He wanted a pie or something, right?
knocking mice on the head. One fell off and bumped his head.
I like the way that your poem goes. Wee Willie Winky went walking through the town. He wanted a pie, I think.
Is that right though?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I remember the voice. She goes, "Wee Willie Winky." I used to listen. I know it became the big stupid internet meme. It went through 2 cycles with Johnny, but I swear to God, 2008, I found all of those videos way back. That's why I knew about the Mickey Mouse one. Those date back, and that was like a really big booming site of YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
They'd always hit the front page even.
I think we talked about Johnny way before that
Oh,
all happened.
absolutely.
Like, on
that was like
Sleepy
2 years earlier, yeah?
Yeah, and on Sleepy Cabin before that.
I remember I used to send Zach some of those. Oh my God!
Whoa, holy
He
shit.
just came out of space.
I think you showed me...
I want to see, can we have an edit of him flying through space? It's all black.
Well, only if you make like a noise for him with reverb.
Oh! I think you showed me Mickey on the
yeah,
railway.
do that of him going, whoa.
Whoa!
Jack, I have a bad feeling about you being in space.
I love it up there.
There's no air. It's great.
Let's move Halloween Town up there.
Shoot them all up there.
That way we can throw things at people on Earth.
Listen, if we're
They'll
gonna,
fly around like ghosts.
if we're gonna characterize Jack as being like really absent-mindedly like wanting new things,
No,
he
that's him.
probably would want to
Yeah,
do that.
no, this is completely in character. You would do that. That would be the sequel, Nightmare Before Christmas 2 in space.
What would you like? Just name it. Absolutely anything.
To shoot me into space.
Please kill me.
She wants. Why does she want to go to space?
For Jack
Is you.
just to be with you.
No, that's the one thing I
That
can't
is
give
so
you.
cringy.
You don't even have to ask for that.
Chris.
Yeah.
What would you do if Goofy had a cringe YouTube channel?
You just kidnapped her. Oh.
This is supposed to have music, I'm assuming?
Maybe I never gave
Maybe
her a
we
real
should stop
present after
watching
all.
and leave?
Hang on, let's just take this in.
Oh, I bet Kyrie would like most anything you gave her.
I know. That's what made it so hard to decide.
Aw.
See, he does think of Kyrie once in a while.
My heart.
When Christmas comes and you have a social obligation to give presents.
If you're a good Christian, you'll get presents.
She needs.
Why does he say that? He's not Christian.
I bet Goofy is.
Goofy's Muslim.
You think so?
Yeah, he prays to Mecca.
Oh, no! He rewrote history!
Wait, he's thinking of younger Kyrie.
Yeah, it's a little weird, isn't it? Yeah, listen, he has to go by what he remembers of her.
You
It
should
makes
imagine her
sense.
in the future when she's legal.
It makes sense, but it would make me feel a little weird.
What do you think of that small
If
creature?
it was like a 30-year-old Sora that doesn't exist dancing with a tiny child Kyrie, how would you feel?
I would laugh really
If they did final mix
because you'd
and
be
they
like,
added
why
that?
is he imagining it that way?
I'd like that.
I'm gonna do that one limit just because I want to be able to see it.
Wow, I saw some of it.
Wow.
He's throwing
Wow,
a child.
spookies. I love it.
Aw.
Wow.
The end.
Whose ghosts were
That's
those?
all you wanted to see?
Yes.
You were a sick little man.